The check engine light came on, so I began diagnosing the issue. After connecting a scan tool, I retrieved two codes, P0101, mass or volume airflow A circuit range performance, and P0171, system 2 lean, bank 1. These codes indicated a potential issue with the mass airflow MAF sensor or the intake system, which could cause the engine to run lean and affect performance. To gather more information, I monitored live data from the MAF sensor while the engine was idling. The MAF sensor readings were below the specified range, indicating it wasn't functioning correctly. I then snapped the throttle while continuing to monitor the sensor, but the readings did not increase to the specified range, confirming an issue with the MAF sensor. Next, I inspected the air inlet tube and intake system for any signs of leaks, such as cracks or loose connections. Everything appeared intact. To rule out hidden leaks, I used a smoke machine to introduce smoke into the intake system. If there had been any leaks, the smoke would have escaped from the faulty area. However, no leaks were detected. I then removed the MAF sensor for a closer inspection. The sensor's sensing element appeared clean and showed no visible damage. I also inspected the MAF sensor's wiring harness and connector for any signs of corrosion, damage, or loose connections. Everything looked fine, so I moved on to electrical testing. With the key on and engine off, I used a multimeter to check for the reference voltage and signal ground at the MAF sensor connector. Both were present, confirming that the circuit was supplying power and ground as required. To verify the sensor's output, I back-probed the signal wire and monitored it on a lab scope while snapping the throttle. The signal was below specification and did not respond as expected, confirming that the MAF sensor was faulty. To ensure there were no intermittent issues, I wiggled the MAF sensor and wiring harness while monitoring the live data on the scan tool. The sensor readings remained unchanged, further confirming the problem was isolated to the MAF sensor itself. Based on these findings, I replaced the faulty MAF sensor with a new one. After the replacement, I cleared the fault codes and performed a road test to verify the repair. The vehicle operated smoothly, the MAF sensor readings were within specification, and the check engine light stayed off. No fault codes returned. This process highlights the importance of a properly functioning MAF sensor. The sensor plays a critical role in measuring the air entering the engine, ensuring the correct air-fuel mixture for optimal performance. A faulty MAF sensor can lead to poor drivability, reduced fuel efficiency, and engine performance issues. By systematically diagnosing and addressing the root cause, I restored the vehicle to optimal operation.